Hi, I'm Kaminari, aka Josh, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing My Heroes 1's Justice, and basically everything to do with it in terms of like the build-up. I thought it'd be an interesting video, and a nice comeback because I've been sick for the past 2 weeks, and it's been very difficult to kind of do anything apart from edit and not speak, which is why it's been mostly shorts, or nothing but shorts. But I digress. The first thing I want to talk about is basically the characters I'm interested in, and based on what I play, clearly Kaminari will be an interest. Deku, Shoto, maybe Hawks. Maybe twice. I'm trying to think of villains because I'm not really a villain guy, but overall I feel like he's cool, but like I don't really. I feel like the only reason I care about him is because of how Deku rocked him. So it's like, is that really caring about someone? I just like that they facilitated getting beaten up by someone else. I'm trying to think of, yeah, Toga. Yeah, forgot Toga. Because I actually play her occasionally when I need to play a villain. Who else? Oh, All Might, Armored All Might, potentially. As much as like I respect Bakugo for being cool in the end and like not being irritating or being irritating in the right direction, I still don't like the dude. I can respect the dude. Bakugo is like, it's the quintessential. I feel like I do if he were like a real person, in terms of like he wasn't exploding. He was just kind of an asshole. It was like, oh, I can respect you for like sticking by your friend, but like everything else I know about you, I still don't like you. That's kind of where I stand with Bakugo, and I'm at peace with it. I don't want him to die anymore, so it's less toxic. I remember being really annoyed with this bit because he just like ran away, and then I just lost him. Yeah, it pissed me off. Yeah, back to the discussion, and I will definitely put clips, screenshots, whatever I can find in here throughout. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely excited for all the new mechanics, because it seems like they've really taken the last couple years to like fine tune the game, because graphically it looks like they took the old game and just buffed it, and then a bunch of characters that I think were originally in Ultra Rumble, I think they've used in terms of like as a baseline, because I feel like there's some characters that I don't remember. It's been a while, because a lot of the characters, I don't think there's an original apart from like maybe no, Hawks was in there originally. Sun Eater was there. Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken, because it seems like, yeah, they've just fine-tuned things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's one of those things where I want to basically play a fighting game and want to basically be consistent with it, because Ultra Rumble basically is the first Battle Royale I consistently play now, and I just look forward to like basically. I see the loop is like I do roles, hope I get the character so I can play more and have something a character like tune and like and improve. So it's one of those where the loop is like find character you like, play them, use them to grind season pass if you buy it or the free track or whatever it is, and rinse and repeat. And then that's how I've got to the point where I don't even use the daily tickets to play the new characters because I like what I like. Even like Armored All Might, which I think he seems interesting. Like I'm not fussed. The other day I accidentally got Endeavour because I was pulling on the quirk sets, and I just kept pulling because I was trying to get a quirk set, and it turns out I just got the banner one. So yeah. So in terms of One Justice, because I'm buying it outright, it's one of those where obviously I have the expectations of like I want a complete game from the get-go. It's not just like I just hope it's fun like Ultra Rumble. So yeah. I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, I'm hyped about, is just that fact that like, One Justice was just like fun in terms of just like, it felt very different in terms of, all of the characters felt very unique. Because even though a lot of them were all like very floaty characters, like the fact that they made like Uraraka so unique in there when her whole thing is literally floating around. Yet she felt very unique in a game where literally everyone's floaty. There are lots of creative things they've done, and Ultra Rumble, they've like, even though it's like trimmed down in terms of, because each character can only do really 4 different things, and then a melee. They've still been very creative, especially with like quirk sets and like rejigging things. Yeah, I've been enjoying it, so I can't wait to see where they take things with their new main game. Because it does feel like Ultra Rumble was like a stopgap that became like an actual priority, which I do like. I can't confirm that, but in terms of like how it started to how it's going, that's just what it feels like to me personally. So yeah. At this point, I kind of just am thinking in terms of cosmetics. I essentially just hope they add some of the stuff that Ultra Rumble had in terms of like certain costumes. In maybe not like all of them, because that means that like rolling for outfits here will feel annoying, because like why would I roll for outfits and stuff here when I can just play it off the fighting game? Well, maybe not, because it's a different game, so it's not, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm missing out here, when it does an entirely different thing. But yeah, I hope they add like different outfits that they've added into this game into One Justice, because I think just having variety like that in terms of costumes, and it would be easy to implement. So I think it'd be neat. Yeah. Oh yeah, story, because the story in both games was, I feel like, easily like the weakest part of it, because it was mostly cutscenes and then a fight, and it seems cutscenes in terms of like, I misspoke, slideshows and then a fight. So now, since they can implement actual like cutscenes now, because they clearly have a way bigger budget than they did before, I hope that they step it up in that aspect, and I feel like they will, because from what we've seen, alone is enough for me to be bought in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Let me know if you're excited. Also, let me know what characters you play in Ultra Rumble, because at the moment I am Red Deku, Purple Kaminari, and Other One Deku at the moment. So let me know, let me know what you guys are playing. I know I don't get comments, but that's me asking for comments. I feel like that's the only thing I'm ever going to ask for, because I feel like I've said before, I'm not going to ask for subscribers, because I feel like it's weird. Well, not weird, as in, I want to see how I do without it, because I just kind of feel it's been pretty organic so far, so why wreck a system that seems to be working? So yeah, is there anything else I want to discuss? I'm racking my sick brain to figure out what I want to say. Hopefully I wasn't too quiet there, because I would lean back a bit. Got a pretty delicious down. No, that's it. Yeah. I've noticed that there was a good time where, initially in Ultra Rumble, I was very annoyed when I played cross-platform, because I just get stomped. Nowadays, like, if I get stomped, it's whatever. But once you get like a good team, or you get in a good rhythm, or you're playing the right kind of character, you can work. So you can work like around whatever mistakes your team makes and stuff. It is manageable. Hopefully that will be something similar in terms of concept of like, oh, you can, if you're struggling with one character, you can swap out and adjust on the fly and things. So yeah, that is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. The end of this year may have some surprises. I don't want to spoil anything, but either the end of this year or the start of this year is going to be fun, and I just hope you enjoy, because there are exciting things coming, and I'm going full throttle, because this year was rough, and I don't want it to continue to be rough. I want to improve things, and I'm not waiting till the start of next year. I am pushing ahead. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.